Hi, everybody. It's Donna. Welcome. So we're trying to get my friend online. What's not working? Okay, so go back. Yeah, that's okay. Search again at the top. You're on your tube, right? Yeah. Hi, Gracie. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And see what comes up. There'll be more than one thing that comes up. Yeah, you should see me. Okay, hit the best tarot readings because that's me. Hi, Gracie. Hi, C. McKissick. What happened when you hit that? When you hit best tarot readings? Yeah.
Okay, let me try. Go ahead. I'm gonna try and do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Hi, guys. How are you? My girlfriend wanted to come on and she's not very technical. So I was trying to show her how to get on, but don't know if it worked. Hope everybody is doing well. Happy New Year to everyone. So yeah, this is exciting. Brand new year. Um, New things happening for everybody, right? Ah. So we can start this off with some readings and go from there. Okay, let me put this deck away and let me grab a different deck. Happy New Year. At least here is 2024 already. Oh, you, Mila. I forget where you are. I know where you are and I forget. Lisbon. Yeah, okay. Happy New Year. That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. That's awesome. Okay, so let's try this one and maybe this one. Okay. Hmm. This is the romantic tarot, so I'll put links below to all those tarot decks and that I used tonight, okay? So I hope everybody's well. Hi, Lisa. Nice to see you, my dear. So we're going to do a few readings and then we're going to do some chit-chatting and ask me any questions you want, okay? So in about a half an hour, we're going to stop the readings and we'll do some chit-chats and you can ask me anything you want. And we'll go from there. So if you have a question, you can donate. Did I put the link? I didn't put the link, right? Let me see. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So if you want, you can donate. Here's the prices there. If not, just post your question and I'll get to you when I can. Now, donations take priority. Okay. So anyway, let's go. All right. Please like the stream as you come in. If you haven't subscribed, please do. That would be absolutely awesome. Okay, so C. McKissick. What do you have to look forward to in your life? We have the Seven of Swords. We have the World. And we have the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you are going to be heard very soon. So there's something that you've been carrying around with you for a long, long time. And you've been really hoping that you will be heard, and you will be heard. Okay. So I see this summer. So look forward to July. And I feel like you're definitely going to be heard in July. It feels like a really good time. It feels like, mm, I don't know. It just feels like something is happening. It's falling into place. Okay. So it should be very, very good for you. All right. So thank you, my dear. Okay. Just want to make sure I got these going the right way. Okay. Yeah, it's very nice, but not till July. Okay. All righty. So, Ladybug. What can I look forward to in the new year for your household? For your household. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups reversed, and we have the Ace of Wands. Wow, two aces. New beginnings for you, okay? So, new things coming into your household. I feel like you're going to be sharing your household with someone. Are you with someone right now, Ladybug? I can't remember. So, if you're not, this is your year, okay? So, you can look forward to that happening very, very soon. It looks right upon you, like no more sadness with that, no more worry, heartbreak, anything like that. You need to get out and have some fun, and you're going to be with somebody. So you're dating Tim, maybe it's Tim. So maybe this is the progression of your relationship, okay, into your household, right? So that would make sense to me. It looks lovely though, okay? It looks like a lot of fun and looks lovely. Okay, amazing me. Hmm. Let me see what you have to say there, amazing me. You said W was going to hurt my feelings this coming week in the last reading. How or what is W going to say to hurt my feelings? Well, maybe Ladybug. Yeah, maybe you guys are moving in together this year. God knows how it happens, right? You're welcome, my dear. Yeah, but I did say that it was going to be okay, right? Amazing me. I'm pretty sure I did, if I remember that correctly. Don't like giving bad news, right? So we have the sun. We have the world. And we have the Two of Wands. Yeah. So what I think it is, it's just sightedness. Okay. You're going to make a comment and say something, and he's going to say something stupid, right? I don't know exactly what it's about, but I think it's about something that you really desire or you want, and he's going to make a short-handed comment, and it's going to kind of hurt your feelings, right? But I think he's going to make that up to you with the Two of Wands here, and I think everything is going to be okay, right? So I don't think it's anything you have to worry about, okay? Okay. Let me get the other deck. That deck. You know, sometimes you're feeling a deck and other times you're not. Well, I wasn't feeling that deck. All right. And this is Tarot de la Nuit. Okay. You're welcome. Let's see here. Mila. May I ask how F will make you feel in coming months after he'll read your words and thoughts? Okay, so Page of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. Well, how will it make you feel? How will F make you feel in the coming months? Well, sometimes I think he makes you feel like he doesn't trust you, you know, or you're not sure where you guys are going. So sometimes I think he makes you feel a little insecure. I think that I think you're giving the right messages. I don't think it's you at all. I just think it's him, okay? He cares about you a lot, and I think he's a little insecure. So he doubts himself, which makes him doubt you, which, causes a big vicious circle, right? But I don't think it's anything you have to worry too much about. Okay, Mila? Thank you, my dear. Hi, guys. We're just doing a few some readings right now, and then we're going to switch to some chit chat. And it'll be a Q&A. You can ask anything you want. You can ask about tarot. You can ask about intuition or spirituality. We can talk about all of them, okay? Or anything even personal that you want to know. Okay, so let's see. There was somebody that I saw here, Cynthia. You've been waiting since this afternoon. So there we go, Cynthia. Is it safe for Charles to leave his current job to go to the trucking job that he has an orientation on Monday? Is it safe? Okay. That is a big distinction, right? So, yeah, I wonder why you worried that way. So safe. Let's see. We have the Lovers, the Star, and the Two of Cups. Absolutely, it's safe. Okay. I don't feel you have anything at all to worry about. Okay, my dear? So thank you. And we have a donation. Okay, so Philomena, Philomenia, sorry, my dear, I butchered your name. I am going to pull up your donation. So bear with me, okay? Lisa, so good to see you, my dear. Haven't seen you, well, saw you not that long ago, but I haven't seen you online or read for you in a long time. Okay, so it's not coming through yet. What that's all about. Thank you. Oh, yes, I got it, my dear. Okay, so you have one question. Go ahead. And then I'll get to you, Lisa, okay? Oh, maybe your question's there. I'm sorry, my dear. No, it's not. Go ahead, my dear. Put your question down, okay? Philomenia, yeah, thank you. Is Julian James going to come back into your life? He's going through some stuff right now. So I suggest we should just be friends. Okay. So is he going to come back into your life? We have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. You know, you're going through a lot of stress and anxiety over this, all right? I really think that you guys need to be able to communicate. If you guys can figure out the communication thing, then absolutely, yes, he will come back into your life, okay? If you don't figure that out, then there's no way to make it possible long term, okay? So yeah, I think he will come back into your life, and I think it'll be lovely. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Okay, Lisa, your turn, my dear. Oh, hi, Kay. I'll get you right after Lisa. Okay. Lisa. Will this year bring me new friends or new love? Lisa is a very dear friend of mine. We've been friends for a number of years, like in person. And she's a sweetheart. So everybody welcome her. Okay. So we have the King of Wands, the Star, and the Ten of Cups. You know, Lisa, I feel like there is somebody out there for you if you're interested. Okay. Definitely someone who is full of life, full of spark, piss and vinegar, you know, that kind of person. And I really feel they're very creative as well. So whatever they do, whether it work with their hands or whatever, they're very creative. Okay. I feel like there will be someone in your life this year. And it's somewhere, I am thinking it's somewhere closer to summer, maybe even late spring, but not before then. Okay. I feel like there is, how do I put this? Your heart is big enough to love lots. You are just full of love from your head down to your toes. So you've got lots of room to love. Okay. So I think this would really be good for you. And I really think it would open up avenues for you. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Okay. So Kay, you said you donated, right? Let me just see. Boom, boom, boom. Then we're going to do a Q&A in about 10 minutes. So we're just going to chit chat, talk, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, Kay, you have one question. Thank you very much for your donation. Hi, Alex. Happy New Year to you too. What am I going to think after meeting A in person? What are you going to feel or think? You're welcome, Lisa. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. So I think you're going to be very happy. Okay. So you're going to be happy. You're going to want to get to know her for sure. You're going to feel very kind of grounded. So you're not going to be like super, super nervous. Okay. You will be grounded, but there is kind of a little bit of a whisper of, does she trust me? Does she trust me? Because I think you got that in your head and it's coming out here. Okay. So I just feel like you are going to feel very, very good. You're going to feel an instant connection. Okay. So that's really lovely. Yeah, it's really, really nice, Kay. And you know what? I just think that this could be something very, very special. I feel like it could be a definite balanced relationship. And I also feel that you guys will be able to work out your past moving forward, like not letting the past dictate the future or not letting the past get in the way of the future. Okay. I think that's all possible. And I think you're going to be able to do that. All right. So there you go, my dear. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Hot sun. Hot sun. Don't forget, guys, if you do donate, let me know, okay? Because I don't get notified. My phone is, or my computer, whatever. I don't know how to set it up properly. I'm not going to blame it. It's me. What are Matt's feelings and intentions towards you? Hello, Mr. Maurice. Happy New Year. Thank you. I will check that out, okay? You're right after hot sun. All righty. So we have the Four of Cups, the Angel Gelinu, and the Six of Wands, okay? So I really feel like Matt, how do I put it? Let's see. Cares about you, okay? So definitely caring about you, definitely wanting to build something with you. I think his intentions are good, but he is passionate and there is that kind of sexual tension there. So, just be a little cautious, okay? You don't want to give more than what you're receiving. So just be careful there, okay? I do think though that he does like you a lot, okay? So there you go, my dear. Thank you, Mila. So it'll be Mr. Maurice and then it'll be Mila. So Mr. Maurice and Mila. Mila, super chat. Thank you, my dear. Okay, so let me see, Mr. Maurice. Let's see. You usually put your questions online. So, hi, Divine Goddess. Happy New Year to you as well. Right? You made some dinner and it's on the stove. Oh, well, that doesn't help me, right? I can't eat right now. Happy New Year to you and your family. Thank you, Mr. Murray. Same to you. Will I get the electronic technician position in the new year? Let's have a look. Okay, my dear? We have the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Wands. I do believe you will, okay? There is competition, but I think you stand out, okay? There could be a little bit, they may want a little bit more information from you or something before you're actually hired, but I think you will get it, okay? Be patient and be confident, all right? And it'll come. So there you go, my dear. Good luck. Okay, Mila, you are up, my dear. Did you put your question in the super chat? Let me check. No, you did not. All right. I welcome you, my dear. What will F deeply feel and desire after knowing your thoughts once you open up? I don't know. Do you guys watch what's his name? Oh, geez. Times Square and stuff? Do you watch that on TV? That's what I'm watching. Well, not watching. I have it on just so we can watch the clock fall, right? So Strength, the Hermit, and the Wheel. And I'm going to give you a couple more cards. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Three of Cups reversed. Okay. So I think he feels very strongly for you. Okay. So he definitely feels very, very strongly for you. And he's always trying to make decisions that he thinks about you before he makes them. Okay. So you're included in his decision making. He's also very passionate about you. You know, with the Queen of Wands there, you're a pretty superb person, right? And he is very, very excited to be with you. And I think that is really kind of awesome. Okay. He's not I think there's still distance between you guys, and that causes a little bit of like, I wonder when or if it's ever going to happen, but he's hopeful. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Thank you. You guys are so silly. Okay. So, what's going on here? Hi, Em. What C's next actions towards you? C's next actions. I wouldn't count on C for very much. Are you guys dating? Like, are you guys serious? What's going on there? I feel like there is an issue with them. Okay, Em? Yes, Happy New Year's to you too. I would just be cautious. Uh, what's going on with you guys right now? I feel like there's something off. Okay, you're not dating yet. Okay. Just be careful there, okay? I think they have a lot to deal with and clean up before they're able to really date anybody in any serious capacity, all right? So just be cautious there, all right? And Divine Goddess, a general. Hey, yeah, I usually watch the Dick Clark show. He's even older than my time, so. Hmm. Okay, so we have the Wheel, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Cups for you, Divine Goddess. This is not bad. You do have to figure out sleep, okay? I don't know if you get insomnia or what happens, but I feel like sleep can be an issue for you. And it would be really good if you could find some kind of solutions. So increase your meditation or something like that. Okay. And I do feel that you have begun to kind of leave things behind that you no longer serve you. And I think you're doing a really good job of that. And I just feel like, yeah, I just feel like you need to just take care of you first before the other people in your life. Okay. And I think it's really important that you put yourself first. Okay. Really, really important there. All right. Okay. So one more and then we'll do some chatting. All right. So because I can't just read all night, I won't make it. So I'm just going to take a break after this and we'll just do some talking, okay? Because I just won't make it all night if I'm doing readings all along. Eight of Cups, Two of Cups, and Six of Cups reversed. Okay, Can, general love with S. So I know you care about S, whoever this S is. I know you really care. And, I don't think they're ready. I don't think this is either the timing is off or something's just off right now. Okay. I don't really see it progressing too far right now. Okay. And I'm sorry, but I don't really see it going too far right now. All right. Okay. So let's just have a chat. Um, So, does anybody have any questions? Does anybody want to know anything, either about tarot, spirituality, um, you know, um, anything like that? Intuition, my book, The Magic of Intuition. Has anybody read it? This is The Magic of Intuition. Develop your psychic abilities, right? And it's a wonderful read, and it's not very big, so it won't take you too long. But there's exercises in it. There's little charts in it that you can do. You're welcome. Let's have a look, okay? So if you have any questions, just put them up there, okay? So the foreword to the book, I'll read that to you guys, okay? And you know what? I'll make a draw for somebody in the next, say, half hour to win a book. Okay. I'll give one away. Forward. Depending on where you live, it may be an ebook. Okay. So forward. Developing your intuition and your psychic abilities is a wonderful and powerful way to gain a better understanding of yourself. You will be able to gain a broader understanding of the universe that we live in. I am hoping that this book will encourage you to explore and learn how to trust your intuition and give you fantastic ways to enhance your life to a rich, phenomenal adventure. Have you ever wondered how you just know something or just feel things that seem to come true? Have you ever had experiences that scared you or left you bewildered? Now is a great time to venture into this spiritual and amazing practice. Learning to love and appreciate everything about you and the world around you. Approach this guide and introduction with an open heart and mind. Have gratitude and respect for yourself and others. Use discernment and know that you are in control one day at a time. But before you begin reading the chapters, I have put you to work. I've included a questionnaire for you to complete. This questionnaire will help you see where you are right now in terms of your intuition. I included another copy at the end of the book that will allow you to reflect and see how much you've learned. Try not to think about the questions too long. Just choose your answers quickly. Maybe I'll read it to you guys, right? You want to go in the draw, Gracie? Okay. Feel free to write all over these pages. You might also want to track your responses and thoughts in a journal. If you are hesitant about journaling, don't worry. Further on in the book, I will discuss the value and importance of keeping a journal. Personally, I like to write in my books. I find that writing in my books makes them very personal to me. I highlight, underline, and write in the margins. I can always find meaning when I return to a book and flip through the pages or reread it. Something that intrigued me or held some form of value to me will pop up and re-spark that interest. It allows you to stay connected to the various parts of yourself. But please, do you? Now time to get started. So that's the questionnaire, right? Right there. And it's, it just asks about what you know right now, right? I usually read with tarot, but I'd love to hear you speak more about mediumship. Okay. So thank you, Lisa, for your question. Mediumship is definitely, um, it's another kind of form of psychic ability, right? Everybody has the ability to be a medium, but I believe it is a lot harder. It's a lot rarer. It's not as common, mediumship, okay? Mediumship basically means that you can talk to people who have passed over. Now, it doesn't mean talking like you and I would talk. It's more, it could be in metaphors, it could be in symbols, it could be in voices that you hear, like your own voice in your head that you hear, or something's telling you it's a male voice or whatever, or an older person's voice or whatever. You just know, okay? It's just that knowing. Um, Mediumship can offer messages from loved ones who have passed, right? And mediumship, like, let's put it this way, um, all mediums are psychic, but not all psychics are mediums. That's a really big discernment, okay? So remember, all mediums are psychics. Not all psychics are mediums, okay? Mediumship is a different thing. I cannot call it. I can't say, like Lisa, you can't say, okay, hook me up with my husband, right? Like, let me talk to my husband. And I can't just call him, you know what I mean? I haven't developed that enough, and I just can't do it. And I haven't tried to do too much of that, okay? But I'm pretty good at receiving messages from people that just pop out, you know? I could be reading your cards and I'll get a message. I could be just doing, yeah, okay, I'll give you an example. I was reading for someone a while ago, quite a while ago. And I don't usually see spirit, but I hear spirit, I feel spirit, that kind of thing. Okay. And I get kind of messages in my head. So I was doing a reading and I went to this party, this tarot party, and I was set up in the basement, in a family room in the basement. And this lady came down. I'd never met her before. And she sat down and I started to read for her. And the first couple of cards I pulled out, I asked her, I said to her, "Are you okay?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "I just feel this overwhelming sadness around you." She said she wasn't sad. Okay. So anyway, nothing I said um, convinced her, or she couldn't come up with anything, like there was nothing to be said, right? So anyway, we're doing her reading. I let it go. We're doing her reading. And in my peripheral vision, there was a couch there, and I saw a little white dog walk along the side of the couch, right along the floor. And I looked at her and I said to her, "Do you have a little white dog?" And she started to cry. She had just lost her little white dog. And so it's just that's how it comes to me. So it just comes those kinds of ways. I haven't tried, and I don't work on trying to get more specific with it, right? To call on it. But Lisa, you're very intuitive, and I feel like you could learn it if you wanted it, okay? You can grow that way because you are intuitive. You have a lot of that intuition stuff. And yeah, I think you could definitely grow that way, okay? So yeah, does that help, Lisa? Just know when you're picking somebody that you want to see when you want a medium. Um, don't buy into all the hype. like their ancestors and 10 years down the line, they've been all mediums. Some people, yes, but it doesn't have to be that way. Okay. So I know if I worked in it, I could be a very good medium, but mine is just, whenever, right? So yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll be reading cards again soon. I just had to take a break because if I'm going to be here all night, I can't read cards all night. I won't make it. So yeah, you're very welcome, Lisa. Thank you. So does anybody have any other questions? Tell me, you have no questions at all? So who's got big plans for 2024? How many of you are going on a trip? I plan on it. I don't know where I'm going to go yet. I'd like to go to Paris, but I don't know if I can afford Paris. You want to, but no plans? Yeah, I want to too. And see McKissick, you want to go to Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica. Um, I was in Jamaica. Was I there twice? Anyway, when I went to the Jamaica, I was dating a Jamaican. So I went with somebody from Jamaica. And we stayed in his hometown in just a very, very little place, not too far from Montego Bay. And we rented a car and we traveled all over. And it's beautiful. It's probably one of the most beautiful islands I've been on. Absolutely gorgeous. We were all over the place. Um, the only place we didn't go was Kingston. Like he didn't want to go to Kingston, and neither did I. So we didn't go to Kingston, but we went all the way out the other way. Um, night, I forget what it's called. Anyway, I forget. It was a long time ago, 1999, I think. And but we stopped at all these places that he knew because he was local. I got to see a lot of things that I wouldn't have seen. Plus, we did some touristy things. We did the falls where you can walk down the falls and stuff like that too, right? And his brother worked at a hotel in Montego Bay. So we went and spent the day there one day, and you just bought a visitor's pass, and you get to have everything that's in the resort, you know, all the food and all the drinks, and it was awesome. It was so fun. So yeah, it was really good. But if you go outside of the resorts, the poverty is really bad. So the poverty is bad. And I found the men very aggressive. And I was with somebody. I was with like a Jamaican, and they were still quite aggressive. But so it's a beautiful, beautiful island, though. It's a gorgeous island. I've been to a few different islands, and that has to be the one of the most beautiful beaches. And like the water's just gorgeous. It's crystal clear. We went on a glass boat. I don't go in the ocean, rarely. And we went on a glass boat ride, and oh my God, just stunning. It was just gorgeous. Anyway, yeah, so that's Jamaica for me anyway. It was great. I saw a lot of culture, right? Which was really, really good. And first time in my life I've ever been called whitey. Hey, whitey. It was kind of funny, right? Hmm. So Gracie asked, you're thinking Bahamas? Yes, Bahamas. Yes, Bahamas is nice. Okay, so Gracie asked something else here. How about channeling animals? Is it any different from humans? I don't believe so. I think it's the same thing, you know? I don't know. I don't really know anybody that does that, but I do think it's the same thing. Okay. Let's see. Saint McKissick. Yeah, we went to Negril. That's where we went to Negril. The beaches at Negril are really nice. We spent a couple of days in Negril, actually. I really liked it. So when did I know I was psychic? How did it happen? Okay. First of all, we're all psychic. Okay. So we all are intuitive. Um, and intuitive and psychic is kind of the same type of thing, right? When I was very young, my mom took me with her. She was having a tarot reading, and I went with her. And this woman was um, spooky to me. You know, her house had lots of crystals in it and candles and all that stuff. And she had incense burning, and I just loved it. I just sat on the floor and I just watched. And I think what I loved most when I think about it as an adult is that my mom paid so much attention to this woman. And I think that's what mesmerized me like the most. How could someone really like get that much of my mother's attention? Because my mom was not an easy woman to get attention from. And this woman captivated her. And that really fascinated me. So for me, it just grew. And I just developed my intuition and I discovered my abilities as they grew. And, and the more you trust your abilities, the more you know, um, the more you're proven right, you know? Um, so yeah, I knew there's lots of things I knew that I shouldn't have known, but I did. And that's just how your intuition proves it to you, right? So yeah. And you guys can do it. You guys can also develop your intuition, you know, and developing your intuitions opens up your psychic abilities and your intuition, they're almost synonymous to the name, right? They're almost the same thing, and they just build on each other. Yes, I'll be doing readings in a bit. Yeah, because I can't do all readings all night long. I won't be able to. So we need to take breaks. Okay, everybody? Let's see. Yes. Let's see. My first experience with my intuition that was really, really strong. Um, Well, I probably had little things that probably weren't that important for me. But one thing that I can remember is um, my son. I knew I was pregnant. I don't know how I knew, I just knew. And it was um, I was very, very certain. I was 100% certain. Never so certain in my life about anything, up to that point, right? And I knew, and I was. So, yeah, so things like that, like um, for me, a big thing is I'm thinking about somebody, they call her text. Those things, what else? When you go, um, uh, when you go somewhere, have you ever had a feeling, well, I think I should probably go the other way, not this way? And then you find out later there's a traffic jam or there was an accident and you avoided going that way, right? And getting stuck in traffic. So all kinds of stuff like that, right? And it happens over and over again, right? Um, yeah. So mine was developed. It wasn't just like I just knew I was psychic and I went on this journey. I actually just read for fun for a lot of my years. And because I was born Catholic, it was all taboo, right? And then getting, I mean, I had 4 kids young, and my husband and I split up, and I was a single mom, and I was working, and I was trying to raise the kids, and I was playing with tarot when I could and with friends, but that was about it for a long time. And I would study and read about it, right? I loved it. But I didn't think, especially at that time, because it wasn't mainstream. So I didn't think I could make a living doing it. And I had 4 kids to support, right? So I did other things. So yeah. So who here has had a psychic experience that they'd share? Thanks, Gracie. See McKissick, have you had a psychic experience? Yeah? Do you want to talk about it? Yes. Creole and Jamaican. Okay. Yeah. Comes from your mom's side. That's good. Okay. Awesome. Okay. You're not allowed to praise. Okay. So you don't talk about it then. It's all hush hush, right? Okay. Makes sense. That's good, see McKissick. Awesome. That's very interesting, Gracie. So crystal ball and tarot readings. Good for you. That's awesome. So Gracie, what did you do? How did you feel when that happened? What did you like? Yeah, it's hard to read for yourself because you put your own slant on it, you know? Ladybug, your sister showed up in a vision and you talked. See, isn't that cool? Nobody, Lisa. I try to read for myself. I got a reading a few years ago. Um, I'd have to look her up to see what her name is again. But I just didn't feel it hit anything. You know what I mean? So I don't know whether I just picked the wrong person or what. I don't know. My daughter reads for me sometimes, Heather. She'll read for me, and she's so intuitive. Since she was a little girl, I've been telling her how intuitive she is. Hi, TD. And so she's super, super intuitive, but she says she doesn't believe, but then she'll ask me for readings, and she says, oh, it helps her to makes her think and stuff like that, right? But she reads for me and she's very good. So I guess it would be her. Yes, yes. It is the daughter you met, Lisa. Yeah, Heather, my youngest. Yeah, that's good, see McKissick. Yeah. Yeah, she's a sweetheart, eh? She is a sweetheart, and she's so bright, and she's just but ever since she was little, like her brother was pretty smart, and he could he was very creative. He could draw and stuff like that, right? So that was her brother, and then she had two older sisters. So her oldest sister was very athletic. So my oldest daughter, very athletic, going through school, and her middle sister was very intelligent. She was in a gifted program. So she was in a gifted program. And Heather would always say to me, but mom, what's my special thing? And I said, your intuition. And she was never happy with that. But now she appreciates it, right? Now that she's 40, she appreciates it, right? But yeah, she didn't appreciate it growing up. She is an adorable young woman. Absolutely. Thank you, Lisa. That means a lot to me. Uh, so, Gracie, I also dreamt my sister-in-law was pregnant with a boy way before she actually got pregnant. My family started teasing me I was a witch. Yes, yes. Welcome to my world. Yes. Yeah. So yes, and I own it now, right? So I am a witch, and I'm okay with that. I am a solitary witch. I don't belong to a coven or anything like that. I do have some friends that are witches, um, but I practice solitary most of the time. I have done some I've gone to some teas with some witches tea, and I've done a couple of rituals with one of my friends, but for the most part, I practice alone. So yeah. That's so nice, Lisa. Okay. So I think we'll do a few more readings now. What time is it now? Now is 9 o'clock. So we're going to try to time this properly. 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 3 hours to go, right? So isn't that funny, eh, Gracie? One thing that I have, you can try, okay? So you can ask a question before you go to sleep. You can ask the universe to show you, or whoever you believe in, God, the universe, whatever, right? You can ask them to show you a message in your dreams, okay? Ask them to show it to you clearly. Whatever you need, whatever you want, show it to you in whatever way, in symbols and colors and words, whatever you want in your dreams, okay? Do that a few times and it'll start coming, okay? I don't remember my dreams enough to even try that. Like I just very seldom remember my dreams. Um, Yeah, me too, TD. Very, very rarely do I remember my dreams. So yeah. Okay. So let's do a few more readings and then we'll take another break. Okay, so we'll read again for half an hour or so, 40 minutes, and then we'll take another break, okay? Just because I just can't read for that for for 3 hours straight, right? It will not serve me well, especially not being, you know, in good, you know, in perfect condition yet. I'm still recovering, so. Now when I do shows, I read for like 8 hours, right? Or 10 hours at a time, but not after surgery. There's a 2-day show coming up the end of January. I want to do it, but I messaged the coordinator and she's a friend of mine, and I told her I just had surgery, so I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. Yeah, I like chatting, TD. I don't know if everybody appreciates it, but I do. And I know some of you do, so. Okay, so let's do a few more readings. And then after this round of readings, I'll draw a name for my book, okay? Okay, so Sun. Okay, Sun. I don't know if I've read for you before, my dear. If not, please subscribe and hit that bell and you will be notified when I go on live. Okay, I do a lot of lives or I do a lot of pop-ons. I'm looking forward to this new year. I'm volunteering more with homeless and soup kitchens. Okay, so what's your question, my dear? That's awesome, son. Do you have a question for me, my dear? What to expect new coming in? Okay. So we'll see. Now, a regular reading is 3 cards. Okay, a free reading is 3 cards, and it's just a quick little reading. Donations give you 6 cards, and it's a little bit more thorough, right? So we have the 10 of Cups, we have the 9 of Pentacles reversed, and we have the 2 of Cups. So right now, what I see coming in for you is love. Okay. So love is going to be very, very important in the first few months here. Something happened last September, October, somewhere around there that really threw you off your game. Okay. But I think that this is going to kind of be really special and it's really going to um, pick you up. Okay. So it's like a pick me up. It's like I feel better. It's just a really nice kind of thing. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Absolutely, TD. Okay. I'm just going to log into the PayPal while I'm thinking about it. Okay. So here we go. Just takes so long. Okay, so TD has priority too. Okay, guys. Can I get a reading now to ask about energy around doing tarot publicly? Since I never did, only friends and my sister. Well, I didn't do it for a long time either publicly, just friends and family, right? Well, mostly just friends. Okay, so TD, let me have a look. Okay. We have the Hermit, 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Six of Cups and the Hierophant. Okay. Well, with the Three of Pentacles, know that it's a lot of work, You are using your energy, and depending on how long you choose to read, it'll be a lot of work, okay? So just know that coming in, you need um you need a way to clear and ground yourself really, really well before you do your readings, okay? And after, okay? So, but before you do your readings, you want to ground yourself very, very well, okay? So I feel like you've done a lot of thought about this. You know you've got this. You know you can do this, okay? So I think you should jump on it. You are absolutely able to do it. You are definitely talented, and you have that intuition built into you, okay? Let the fear go. Nobody knows you. Nobody gives a shit, you know? If they don't like your reading, they'll go to somebody else. So don't worry about it, Have your boundaries. So yeah, you want to, yeah, and I can give you some hints on that. Okay, TD, we'll talk about that next break. Okay, remind me because I won't remember. But yeah, so make sure that you have really clear boundaries, okay? And I think that'll help you as well. I feel this is balanced. I feel like you can make some money here, and I feel like you can help people. And I think that's why you want to do it, okay? So I think it's good, and I think it should be. I'm going to say you ease into it, but you should be doing this by March, okay? Like on a schedule. So whether it's once a week or, you know, however you want to do it, okay? But start off slow. So start off maybe once a week, and then, maybe you're going to go twice a week. So you can build on it, okay? But yeah. Okay. Thank you, my dear. Danielle. How does my uncle and grandma feel about the argument that happened today? Do they think I was the problem? We have the Five of Wands, so there's your argument, okay? And we have the Star and we have the Emperor reversed. So I think your grandma, she might think so a bit, okay? So I think she might think so a bit, but I think your grandpa is kind of thinking it's not you, okay? So whatever's going on there, whether you are like his little girl or whatever that is, I don't think that he thinks it is you. Um, if there's a problem, I think it's going to be worked out. Um, we have the Star here, so this can be repaired, okay? Whatever this is, you can go and you can talk, okay? Don't plead, don't beg, don't just talk, okay? And I think it will help you, and it'll help establish what you want to establish, okay? Sebi, Zebi, hello, my dear. I want to know what's the important things that will happen to you in 2024. Well, with just three cards and a very short reading, I can maybe see one or two things, okay? I don't want to get carried away. So we have, no, thank you, TD. So the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Seven of Swords. This is interesting, Sebi. So I do feel you're moving in 2024. There's a move or there's a huge renovation, okay? Something's going to make your place where you live feel like new, okay? Or feel like it feels more like you, something like that, all right? And I do see that you are going to conquer some kind of, there's going to be a dispute or um, how do I put this? There's going to be lies told, okay? So I don't know if it's lies about you or if it's just lies in general, but there's going to be lies and there's going to be someone kind of betraying you. And I really feel that you will come to the solution of that and you will be able to conquer that. So either letting go of the person or standing up for yourself and not letting anybody bully you. Okay. So that's what I feel are two big things that are going to happen with you in 2024. Okay. So thank you. Yeah. And anybody can donate like TD did just for a thank you. Thank you very much, TD. Much appreciated. Okay. So, Janessa, you're welcome. What what is next for you for the month of January? Okay. It's my kitty cat. Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Queen of Swords. So, hmm, there's going to be a lot of stress for the beginning of January. Do you see her climbing up there? Of course, you see her. So there's going to be quite a bit of stress. And I believe that this is about some male energy around you. Okay. Don't let this get the best of you. Don't let this kind of take away from where you're going. You are very smart. You're very articulate. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to let your voice come out. Okay. So you definitely need to let your voice rise. And you have a lot of things to speak of. Okay. You have to speak your truth and you have to let it out. All right. That's what no, I said your grandpa doesn't think you were the problem, Danielle. Your grandpa. And we did get a fluffy visitor, didn't we? She is definitely fluffy. Their tails are so big. Thank you, NC, for the super chat. NC, super chat. And oh, thank you, my dear. Did you have a question too, or was you can always scroll back, Danielle, and listen to it again if you want. Okay. So, yeah, that's always available for you. Okay. What other blessings in 2024? Okay. So, that is the question. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Okay. Yeah. So, we have that Six of Wands, the Sun, Nine of Swords, Five of Swords, the Emperor reversed. Okay. So, mm, 2024, the blessings that I see is you're able to let go of someone. Okay. Did you lose somebody a little while ago, or it could have been a long time ago that you're still hanging on to? I believe a male figure. Did you lose your dad or a grandfather or an uncle or a friend? Something like that. Okay. I'm just kind of waiting for you to answer. Yes. Okay. He keeps coming back and I keep rejecting it. Okay. So what you need to do, how do I put this? I'm not sure what you need to do with this, but I feel like you're going to be able to let it go. Okay. So whatever it is, okay, whatever it is, just let it go. Okay. I believe you're going to break free. So you're definitely going to break free. Okay. And I feel like that is a big blessing in 2024. Also, I think you have anxiety issues, and I feel like you're going to get help in 2024, and you are going to make some real big kind of steps there. So you're going to gain some steps, some knowledge, whatever, to help you with your anxiety. And I also think that there is something creative that you want to endeavor in. Okay, so it feels like you're building something or you're fixing something. You're creating something from the ground up, and it feels very, very good. Don't let people, again, um, push you around. So many of you allow people to walk all over you. Set some really clear boundaries with people, okay? So thank you. Beaver. Okay, my dear. Do you see Malal A being intimate with some girl this night? Oh, goodness. Do you really want to know that? Okay, remember, these are just cards, right? Entertain you guys. All right. Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. No, I do not. Okay. I do not see them being intimate with someone tonight. I hope that helps you. So, yeah, I'm doing okay, my dear. Okay, so, John Wayne. Let's see, John Wayne. Can't, okay. I think you had a couple of different questions, my dear. So, I guess do you want, can I tell you if your ex misses you? Happy New Year to you as well. Okay, so you want what good things are coming for you. Okay, only one. Hmm, either one. Okay. We'll look at what good things are coming for you. Okay. It's more important. Five of Cups, the Fool, and Death. Okay. So death came up a couple of times already, right? So I think it's going to be a year renewal for a lot of people, right? Letting go of things and moving past some pain. And I think that's what it is for you. You need to move past some pain, okay? So that emotional pain, yeah, you need to journal about it. You need to talk about it. You need to maybe go get help with it and get rid of it, okay? Or at least find a place to put it in your heart where it doesn't hurt you, okay? And then Then I see that you've got the Fool here. So you got adventures this year. This year is going to be about adventures, taking risks, and going places. Okay. So, yes, definitely. Absolutely, John Wayne. That's probably what it was, right? Yeah. So you journal, you go get some help, you do all the above, you get rid of that. Okay. I put sparkly eyeshadow on and it may be falling into my eyes. So yeah, we'll see. See McKissick, you donated. Thank you, my dear. I gotta log in again. It logs me out if I don't use it in a couple every so often. So okay, so see McKissick, and that is for 3. Go ahead, my dear. Thank you. Oh, thank you, John Wayne. Well, stick around because we're all doing this on our own, but we're not alone. Okay? We have each other. We have this community, and we are here in our hearts with everybody. Okay? So, yeah. So, I'm here till midnight. Okay? Unless something, drastically happens and I can't. But I'm here till midnight. So, if you want to leave and come back, that's fine. Whatever you want to do. Okay. We're going to take a break from reading soon. So, yeah. So, just waiting for Seema Kissick questions. Donna, weary to look forward to in regards to work. Even though I'm still tempting, do you see anything permanent for you? So far, monthly manager loves and enjoys you. Good. That's a good sign, right? So a lot of places hire by temps, right? And a lot of places only use temps too. So we have the Empress, the World, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. Okay. So I do think you will get permanency, okay? But I'm not sure when exactly. It feels again, hmm, like there's something holding it back. So it's like, did you want permanency where you are? You know what I mean? You got to be sure because whatever that energy is that you're putting out, you want to make sure that it's clear energy, right? If it's unclear, then the universe doesn't know what to do with it, right? So make sure you're putting out some clear energy there and start manifesting what you want. But I do see success. We have the world here. We have the Empress. We have the Queen of Cups, like letting all those emotions up, right? And the Page of Swords, like allowing newness, beginnings with a new endeavor and with the Page of Cups and emotionally kind of being kind of uncertain. So that's where I'm wondering, do you really want a permanent job where you are? And if you do, then you need to start manifesting that because it's there for you. Okay. You've got the world there. And I'm going to say, yeah, it's there. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Hey. In-depth reading for over the next 2 months, what to look forward to. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to go one. This is for January. This is for February. January, February, January, February. Okay, let's see. So we have the Tower in January. You're letting go of something in January. Absolutely letting go of something in January. And it's necessary for you to let go of. And I have no idea what it is. Okay. But I know it's emotional. And when you let go of that, you're going to be filled with love and you're going to be filled with self love and with caring for yourself. And it's almost like your dreams can actually happen because you've let go of this burden on you. So, yeah. So have a look in your life. What's not serving you right now? And it's Daryl. Mm, I'm sorry to hear that, but you know, yeah, I'm really sorry to hear it. But I think you have to make a change, okay? So remember, these are only cards, okay? See, McKissick, you know. Okay. So then February, we have Temperance reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, and the Six of Wands reversed. So all your cards are reversed for February. So February is going to be a month where lots of change can happen, okay? When I see all cards reversed, there's things that are changing and pretty rapidly, okay? So yeah, so I feel like you're going to be working on your patience with somebody around you, female energy there. I feels like family member, okay, a sister or something. That's who it feels like. And you have to use your patience with her, okay? So maybe there's a get together or something in February or somebody's birthday or something, but something's happened, okay? And I feel like you've got to have patience with your sister. And then I see that you're going to earn something. So you're going to earn something as far as work goes, okay? So it's some kind of accolade. So you're going to get a pat on the back for something, okay? So look forward to that and just make sure that you are doing everything you can to make an impression. And, there's nothing wrong with going that extra mile. So many people don't do the extra mile anymore. They don't think it's worth it, right? I always think it's worth it. I always like to go the extra mile, you know, and I think it's rewarded. If not on the outside, on the inside, it's rewarded. So yeah. So there you go, my dear. So thank you. So yeah, you did, eh? Well, good. As long as you're okay with it, right? And I think we'll do a little bit of cards and a little bit of crystal ball, okay? So we have the moon, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Wands, right? It's buffering. Okay, so we have the moon, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So the person that you're going to meet, you're definitely attracted to, okay? It's an instant attraction, but it doesn't mean an instant relationship, okay? But I do see it being an instant attraction. Trust your intuition. You really need your intuition to bring this about, okay? So let me just see if I can find out some information about them. Okay. So, hmm, I do believe they're a fire sign. Okay. Um, yeah, definitely. They're attractive. They're not overly tall, but they're not short, okay? I see male energy. I see you guys as being peas in a pod. So it's like you guys really, you mix very, very well, okay? Um, I would think you meet them at work or around your work during the day, okay? So that's where I think you meet them. Um, I also see. Hmm, hmm. I see, what is that? I see this is going to give you some freedom. That's what I see. Okay. So it's like you gain some freedom from this. And maybe it's just knowing that you're at a new place in your life, you feel more free. You know what I mean? That you're not trapped in your old kind of lifestyle, that kind of thing. You haven't met them yet? Um, Oh, not necessarily. Okay. So you could have definitely already met them. There's no indication here. But I don't think that you're not involved or anything like that. Okay. Um, yeah, yeah. I think you do know them. You either know them by sight or you know about them, but you do know them. Okay. So whatever that is. All right. So yeah, this is going to happen soon. All right. But just don't get impatient. Work on you and continue that. You need to establish yourself right now. And then let this happen, right? So focus on that. Okay, my dear? Thank you. Okay. You're welcome, Simakisik. Well, there's not very many people here, so, you know. Oh, Kate donated? Oh, geez. Let me look. Thank you, Gracie. Yes, you did, Kay. Thank you. You have one question, Kay. Go ahead, my dear. What is a currently feeling, thinking towards you right now? Okay. Eight of Pentacles, the Moon, Chariot, Six of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so what is she thinking or feeling towards you right now? Okay. Well, what is your intuition telling you? Because I think you know the answer to this more than I do, right? Um, I think she's trying to figure you out. I think she's trying to figure out if you could fit in her life. That's what I think it is. So I think she's trying to figure out all the practical matters, right? How would it all work? How would you fit? Um, she thinks that you're such a nice person, you're a good person, loyal, you don't judge, all that kind of stuff. Okay. She loves that you have good intuition, and so does she. She's very intuitive. Okay. And I feel that she is just kind of trying to figure out what she wants and trying to figure out if you're the one, right? So give her some space and give her some time. And I think you'll be surprised. Okay. So just give it a little bit of time. I'm gonna say give it, 7 days, 7 weeks, and then see. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Thanks, C. McKissick. Hi, Bill J. I don't know what to call you. You did tell me something before, but I can't. So J. I will call you J. BJ. Happy New Year to you too. Okay, so let me check on C. McKissick's donation. Thank you, my dear. Go ahead. What is your question, C. McKissick? I'm curious to know if this guy I'm going to be with is TGE, a resident at the property I work for now. It's a black, attractive guy that always looks at you and speaks an eye contact, but you're not sure. Okay. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, Six of Cups, and done. I'm gonna say probably not. Okay, C. McKissick, I don't think it's him. That's not who I think it is. Okay. Um, doesn't mean you can't be friends, you can't be buddies, something like that. Doesn't mean that at all. But when we ask the question romantically, it's not working here. Okay. So that's what it's coming up with. All right. But, you never know about a friendship. All right. So there's possibilities there. But yeah, I don't see romance there. Okay, my dear. Thank you. Maybe just a friendly guy, right? Likes to talk to people and, stuff like that, right? Maybe interested, maybe already taken. Who knows, right? Okay, Vincent. Hey, Vincent. Future good, unexpected surprises coming your way. Well, let's see, my dear. So we have the Four of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands, and we have Strength. Okay, so surprises, stuff coming up for you. I think you're going to have an opportunity to do something a little bit different, okay? Get involved in something that's different. So either it's a new job, a new project, something like that. Could even be a business of your own, okay? And I do believe it's something that you're going to really care about, something that kind of warms your heart, and you're able to use your resources. Do you know what I mean? Your inside knowledge, your life knowledge, your that kind of stuff, your experience knowledge with this opportunity, whatever this is. Okay. And I believe this is coming within so 4 days, 4 weeks, could be 4 months. And I believe this is something that's going to just show you how strong you are and how wonderful of a person you are. So it's very good. Okay. All right. Couple more, and then we're going to take another break. Okay, guys? So, can, So, general love reading with S. I think you asked me that already. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, King of Swords. Well, I think it could go well. Not a slam dunk, okay? But I think it could go well. I think it needs to grow. I think it needs to be nurtured. I think you need grounding with it. And you need to find a way to express your love that doesn't intimidate or doesn't, um, it just means, you just need to show your love without authority. Does that make sense? So, yeah, without expectation, maybe that's a better word. Okay. So, yeah. So I think it could go places, but it all depends on the communication between you guys. And sometimes I think you talk different languages. So, and I don't mean that literally. I just mean, sometimes you don't hear and understand each other. So get the communication down. Okay. That'll help. Hazel, that's the last reading. I'm going to take a break. Okay, guys? So, future love reading with W. Angel Julia and the Six of Wands and the Page of Wands. So I do feel that things are going quite well in your love life with W. Okay. I do feel it can go places. It does need some work on I'm going to say the communication, the same as, the last reading, right? There doesn't seem to be that um, straight honesty that's needed. And I don't mean you got to tell everybody everything, but you just need to be upfront about what your needs are, what your expectations are, those kinds of things. It's really important to be honest about. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Okay, so Sophie, we're taking a little break as far as readings go because I won't last the night if I don't. So I'm going to take a little break there and we're just going to chit chat. Okay, so he hides a lot of things from you, Hazel. Yeah, that's never going to work if that's the way that it's working because it's not fair and it hurts and it causes problems. Okay. So it can cause many, many problems in a relationship. So, yeah, I don't think that's very, very good at all. Okay. So, anybody have any questions? So you can ask me anything you want. But you can also ask me about tarot. You can ask me about spirituality, intuition, anything like that. TD, I think there was something TD was thinking of. Maybe she's gone. Maybe when she gets back. Oh, there. Yeah. What was it, TD? I'm sorry. I have to scroll. Um, Geez. I told you I'd forget. Tips about protecting your energy. Right. Okay. So protecting your energy is really important. And I think since you get drained, yeah. So first of all, you need to, there's a prayer or a meditation that you can say that can help you. Where is mine? Did I do with it? When I moved everything around, I removed some stuff. And I took things off my desk because I didn't have as much room. And that was one of the things that I took off my desk was this little prayer. And basically, you're inviting, your ancestors or whoever into the reading, but you're also, okay, I can't find it. So basically, you're inviting your ancestors or whoever into the reading, right? Whoever you're calling on, your higher power, whatever, your gut, whatever it is, right? And then you tell them that that no one that has any ill will or is allowed to enter, right? So you can do that and you protect your space, right? Light a couple of candles, protect your space. So that's one thing you can do to protect your energy. Also, um, clearing after each reading. So when I read, when I'm shuffling between um, readings and I shuffle the deck, I'm always asking, please clear my deck and protect me. Please clear my deck and protect me. And that in my hand, right? And that gives me um, the that gives me knowing that I'm protected by the universe, right? And my deck is cleared. I'm not dragging around all that negative energy from anybody that I read for. You can also smudge before your readings, which helps you, right? There is also what you call cascarilla. I don't know if you've heard of that before, but this is it here. Oh my God, you big son. She wants me to pick her up. Okay. I keep it in a little antique salt and pepper shaker. And this is cascarilla. My girlfriend makes it. So it's a witchy thing. And what it is, can you see how fine that is? It's just really, really fine, right? You can see how fine that is. It is um, eggshells, and they're they're skinned and they're crushed to powder. And this has been um, a witchy thing forever, but it protects you. Okay, clears negative energy and protects you. Right. So yeah, so you just rub it on your hair. I used to use it a lot more when I was new. I'd use it between clients and that, but it's called cascarilla, okay? And it's crushed eggshells, really, okay? And it's a thing that you can use. You can also you can wear a crystal. This is a moonstone. This will amplify your psychic abilities, okay? There are black stones that are for protection. There's other stones. Just do a little bit of research. Just type in what stones do I need or what crystals do I need to protect my energy as as a healer or as a reader, whatever you want to put, right? Obsidian, yeah, good. Obsidian's very, very good. Yeah, I like obsidian. I often wear my black diamond when I'm reading. That will also protect me. Okay. You can also just envision. So um, hmm, you kind of envision. So you envision yourself being protected. Okay. You see yourself wrapped in a cocoon or covered in light and nobody can get through, right? So you do these things and they do actually help a lot. um I don't get like really emotionally drained from readings too much. Once in a while, I'll have somebody, either their story really affects me or something. But I've been reading for so long that I don't get rattled too often, right? But as a beginner, when you're reading for new people, you do, right? So, yeah, you just have to you ask for protection, you ask to protect your space, all of that kind of stuff. And you know when it's working. Um, but yeah, those things are really, really good. Okay. You can also you can pick a certain deck of cards that give you more protection than others. You can put, you can, you can, put that cascarilla on some cards or whatever and ask for protection that way as well. So there's all kinds of things you can do for protection, right? But basically, visualization, stones, yeah, it depends on the people, right? That's because you're an empath, right? So empaths have a hard time. I'm an empath, and I can have a really hard time. People I get emotionally I take on their emotions, right? And that's where you have to tell yourself, no, 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 no. This belongs to them. This is what I own. You have to train yourself. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, for sure. You can use moon water. Some crystals, I don't know exactly all of them, but a lot of my crystals all use lavender essential oil, and I'll put the lavender on a cloth, and then I'll white the crystals with that. Okay. We don't always have access to moon water, right? You can also charge them under the moon, and that will also help, right? So, yeah. Yeah, the biggest thing, TD, is telling yourself, okay? The biggest thing is saying these mantras and telling yourself that um, they have no place. Um, you do not own their stuff. So you just need to tell yourself that, okay? You do not own their stuff. This is their stuff. You are helping them in any way you can, but you do not take their stuff with you, okay? And that is more grounding than protection. Okay. So being an empath, you have to stay very, very grounded. One of the best ways that I find that I stay grounded is I envision myself sitting on my chair, you know, and roots growing out of my toes into the ground, right? And it's like being a big tree. Nobody's going to move me, right? I am grounded within Mother Earth, and nobody's going to shake me, and nobody's going to rock me, right? So, yeah, so that's how you do it, okay? It's all a mind game. And then you have these things that help. You can also wear an amulet, which is a piece of jewelry or something. You can design your own sigil, like if you like to draw or whatever, you can draw yourself a symbol of whatever you'd like, and you can wear a symbol. I love to wear pentacles as well. I find them very protective, you know. So yeah, so you just got to find what works for you, right? But the biggest thing is telling yourself, and it will. Okay, baby, come here. Where are you? I hear you whining. Come here. Come here. Come here, silly. Come here. Run away if you want me to pick you up. Come here, silly. Okay. You come here. Okay. This is the little one. She's a little more haywire than he is. Than her sister is. I always call him a he because he's so much bigger, right? But she's a she. So yeah, she won't let me pick her up right now. She's probably mad at me. I know, they're so cute, right? My granny always had a bottle of Florida water lying around. She would occasionally spray it around the house. Yeah. Anything to cleanse, anything that you think will work, right? Anything that you believe will help you. That's what you should use, right? Hi, Coco baby. Nice to see you, my dear. I didn't expect to see you on. I thought you'd be busy with your boyfriend. So yeah, so that's what you need to do, okay, TD? So yeah. So, any other questions? Well, yes, definitely tea. Um, it protects negative energy from entering your home, right? You put it at the doorway, under windows, stuff like that, on windowsills, stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, sea salt. Yeah, that would work. Absolutely. Um, yeah, there's so many things you could do. Google it. You will come up with a million things, right? Cleansing's another topic altogether, Gracie. So it's all cleansing is, yes, absolutely salt in a bath. Absolutely. Epsom salts, I mean, that's made for baths, right? Um, Cleansing is also just running your hands under cold water, will help with cleansing. Visualizing when you have a shower, visualizing all the negativity and uck of the week or uck of the day rolling off you down the drain, right? Visualization is huge, okay? So if you can practice visualization, that'll help you in a big way. So cleansing, what else? There is salt for sure. Different essential oils will help with cleansing. A lot of the citrus essential oils help. I think it's eucalyptus also helps. There's quite a few, and you can diffuse them in the air, and that they all help. Frankincense, I think, is another one. There's quite a few that you could use, okay? And that all helps with cleansing, okay? Um, yeah, there's lots. There's definitely lots, okay? Some people even put crystals in their water and drink it, you know? Um, I don't know how I feel about that, but they do that, right? Some people do. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, my grandson bought me, I had an essential oil thing, and it broke. And he bought me a new one, probably about a year ago, and a bunch of oils to go with it. Some beautiful, like 6 or 8 oils. It was beautiful, and yeah, really, really nice. And I use essential oils a lot. Sometimes I'll just rub it on my wrist. Um, lavender oils, excellent for healing. It helps you sleep, all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. My grandson, Jared, he's my middle grandson, I'd say. He's 22. He's probably one of the sweetest kids I've ever met in my life. And I'm not just saying that because he's my grandson. He's just so thoughtful. I mean, my other grandsons are awesome. Um, but he's just really just goes that one extra step and is so thoughtful. Not sure how Carter's going to be yet. He's only 16, but we'll see. But he's well on his way to being just as thoughtful, right? So, yeah. Yeah, the one I traveled with. Yes. 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 Yep. Oh no, that was Carter, the one I traveled with the picture. That was a 16-year-old. Yeah. He is a sweetheart too. Definitely a sweetheart. But his brother's 22 and he is he's just so sweet. His brother brought me to the hospital and it's an hour away and he came and picked me up as well. And he was so sweet. On the way home, he put his music on the radio from his phone, his playlist, and he was playing his playlist and he was serenading me, and he'd look at me and give me a big smile, and it just warmed my heart. Yeah, he's just such a sweetheart. Yeah, very, very nice. Very, very sweet kids. My oldest grandson is so sweet as well. I'm really lucky. My granddaughter is absolutely precious. She's just a wonderful young lady. You know, so I've been very blessed. So very, very blessed. So yeah. Oh, well, let's see. It's 10. We got 2 hours left to go. We're doing good, eh? Hope you guys will stick with me, or some of you will stick with me for a bit. Um, so yeah, we'll be doing some more readings in about maybe 10 minutes. We'll do some more, 15 minutes, something like that. What else could we talk about? Okay. I want you, oh, what do you want to know? Anything? Yeah, I do have a pretty lovely family. I mean, everybody's family has problems, don't get me wrong, you know? Okay, so I got these also. These were I got secondhand. Now, do you know that deck that I had? This is an oracle deck, like the tarot deck I have. The picture there. It's the same designer, where is that deck? The same person that created it, the same creator. Here it is. Nicoletta Ciccoli. Nicoletta Ciccoli. So I got the Ciccoli Oracle deck. So this is the cover of her little book. This is the cover of the tarot deck, right? So they look oh geez, this way. They look very, very similar, right? So yeah, same artist. So yeah, I haven't really looked at this Oracle deck. I just cleansed it and put it away, right? But I have a funny feeling it's going to be very similar. The backs are beautiful. And then here's some of them. So now I don't know what any of them mean because they're oracles, right? They look very, very, very much like the tarot, right? So yeah. There's another one. Oh, there. This is a good one. Looks like the tarot deck for sure, right? Let's see what that one means. Number 6. Let me get the book. These are cool, right? They're really nice. So number 6. Oh, there's different languages in this book. I don't think that's French. I don't know what language this is, but I don't think it's French. Oh, and then there's a couple of different languages in here. Yeah. German, I think, is one. French is one. And then whatever this is, I'm not Italian, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so number 6. Number 6. Okay, this one. It's called Innocence. A child's innocence is precious, and parents hope that the roughness of the adult world doesn't intrude too soon. But innocence isn't just part of childhood. Approaching the world from an innocent point of view means you assume the best will happen rather than the worst. We all start out innocent. Give people the benefit of the doubt. Cynicism doesn't protect you, it just hardens your heart. Stay soft and vulnerable. Believe in the inevitable life sustaining good. So, the light of this card is if you have a decision to make it from a place of trust. And the dark part of this is negativity isn't cool except to other negative people. But so that's really kind of cool, right? So if you guys like this deck, it's not a big deck, but yeah, it's kind of neat, eh? And it's an oracle deck. So yeah, here's another one. Oops. They remind me so much of the tarot deck. Cool, right? See? Now that looks like that looks terrible. That's cool, C. McKissick. Yeah, that's cool, eh? So yeah, so it's creepy but nice at the same time, right? Just like the deck. I still don't know if it's creepy or if it's nice, right? But I like it. So I gave away my copy and I had to go buy another copy because I still wanted it. So yeah, that's okay, C. McKissick, no problem, right? So that's an interesting deck that I got. I think I like that deck. It's a Tim Burton. Yeah, exactly, Gracie. Yes. Kind of that creepy kind of yeah. Yeah, absolutely, right? So yeah, I really like it. So anyway, it's Sakoli Oracle. So there's 32 cards. Okay, so if you're interested, I'll see if I can find a link for it below. I don't know if I know where it comes from, but I'll look for it for you and I'll put it below for you. Okay. And I'll put her tarot deck too, so that you guys could, if you're interested, get them both, right? Get a tarot and an oracle. I don't know if any of you read a lot of tarot, but yeah, you won't sleep with it in your room. Oh my God, TD, that's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I don't like creepy dolls, right? I go to my a friend of mine, she has that witchy shop that I tell you guys about. And I go there and to her house, and she's got a couple of dolls, and they're in this one room. I don't want to even go in there. I do not like them at all. And they have a name and I don't even know what their names are, but I'm not very interested, right? Yeah, I'm really not that interested at all, right? So yeah, so um this is um another one that I acquired not that long ago. The Shaman's Oracle. I needed more Oracle decks. So yeah, so the Shaman's Oracle. So this is a book about it. The Truth Seeker's Guide is what it says. The Shaman's Oracle. This is a poster. Huh. I'm not too sure. I'm sure there'll be instructions in the book, right? So yeah. So it's a book. It's it talks about all the cards in that, right? So telling you how to do a reading and all that kind of stuff. So let's have a look, see. I'd love to take a shaman course, right? Hey, Hunter of Dreams. A little weird. Shaman of Stars. Spirit of Love. Spirit of Challenge. Dancer of Reconciliation. These are weird. Okay, here we go. Ancestor of Protection. Okay, let's look what that one means. Ancestor of Protection. They're different, right? Oh, thank you. Ancestor of Protection, page 44. So page 44. So Ancestor of Protection. Here the spirit of the mountain lion is shown with the second, almost hidden presence at its side. Okay. This represents the idea of a protecting spirit watching over another being. The role of the ancestor of protection is to stand behind us and to act in our defense. For the shaman of a tribal community, it was a matter of course to recognize all animals as spiritual ancestors who embodied the essence of their forebears. Here, the ancestors of protection guards the essence within you, guiding you to remain true to your chosen path. Your chosen path. Cool. Very cool. So there's ancestors, there's spirit, there is just like the journey, the journeyer, the companion, that kind of thing. What else is there? There's the dancers, like a whole series on the dancers, the hunters. Oh, this is the shaman of different things, purification, sorrow, reflection, all that kind of stuff. This is going to be a very, very interesting deck. I'm probably going to use this a lot with my journaling and that. I can definitely see using this a lot. And there's a lot of cards here. I don't know how many exactly. Does it say? This is by John Matthews and Will Pingham. It doesn't say. Wait, no. It just gets right into what they're talking about, right? Oh, yes, 52 cards. So it's a good size deck for oracles, right? Oracles are often less cards than that, 44 and less. But this is a healthy deck. I like this. Yeah, so this is really good. I like it. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out. Do some more research with it and see. Yeah, I think I'm really gonna like this. Okay, so that is another one that I've acquired recently and want to start using it on a regular basis. I kind of like the way this box goes together too. See, it slides out. I don't know. And then there's this one. maybe I'll read you one of these and then I'll get back to doing some readings. This is called The Wild Unknown Archetypes. Okay, now I've heard a lot about it online. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it or heard about it, but I heard a lot about it. So here we go, right? So we got it. So the book is huge. So yeah, the book is huge. So there's a lot of cards in here as well. And the one thing, like, it comes in a little bucket. And inside the bucket is the cards. And they are round. So yeah. I have one other round tarot deck. And I don't use it often because I'm not a fan of a round deck. So these are the cards. So that's Vision. This one is the Starborn. The Poet. The Mother. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. The Flame. The Sword. Right? Okay. So who wants one of these? And we'll try them. Okay? I know, right? It's a really cute box. This is the back of them. So who would like to try one of these? Geez, I got cards all over the place. You'll try one, Shirley? Okay. I will pick one for you. And you see McKissick? They are big and they're round. So if I can pick one up. Okay, so we have the fault line. Okay, so don't know what it means. Let's grab the book. Okay, so I'll hold it up again in a minute. The fault line. Hopefully it's in alphabetical order. The places. So it must be the places. There's different parts to this book. I mean, this deck. So this is definitely a place. Okay, the fault line. So here we go. I'll show you it again. Okay, so imagine walking across a frozen lake that begins to crack before your eyes. No matter how optimistic and brave you might be, panic ensues. You might become fearful and tense and long for stable ground. Such is the energy of the fault line. It's the energy of walking on eggshells, of precarious dynamics, of sensing what is ready to break open into chaos. It's likely this cracking open is overdue as fault lines develop slowly and naturally from underlying elemental pressures. This card comes at a point where warning not to deny the shakiness that afoot. It's much better to prepare yourself for change than to walk along the fault line pretending all is well. There is no easy fix for the situation at hand. It will require a foundational shift that alters the current dynamics from the ground up. Okay, that is so cool. I like that. And then it says, like, you can say, like, you can use it when light or when dark or to go deeper. They have little meanings. And then they also have each one. In Japanese kintsugi pottery, gold is used to mend cracks. Breaks are thought of as precious rather than something to be hidden. Okay. And then they have something else here. It says, it is possible that something a loved one said caused a crack in your relationship that has never been mended. Revisit it. The time to heal is now. So yeah, so there's, there's a few different aspects of it that you can use. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Now that, like I said, there's different areas of the book, right? So yeah, so okay, so C. McKissick, you said you wanted one? You have, eh? Shirley, I know you have. Okay, so we'll do another couple and then we'll get back to readings, okay? Okay, this is for you, C. McKissick. This sustainer, okay? So the sustainer. Everybody see that? Looks like their hands are wrapped around something, maybe a heart. Okay, let's see if we can find the sustainer. Is there an index? Not really. Shifter, the shaman. Okay, the sustainer. This is for you, C. McKissick. The sustainer, the second archetype in the trios of existence, works behind the scenes tending to the task of life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm, and the mouths sweetly fed. The sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to archive, to preserve Earth's resources, to consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore, the sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. The sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within all of us and needs our love. Aw, that's really nice, right? So I think I will really like this too. So that's a bonus, right? So yeah, they're nice, eh? You want one, TD? I'll get you one too. So let's see. I just cut it for you, okay? Well, this is interesting. You got the desert. Okay, so this is for you, TD. So see, there's the moon, the hand sticking out of the ground, the desert. So let's see if I can find that one. Hmm. One before that, maybe? Yes, the desert. Okay. So the desert. The desert leaves us disoriented, desperate for direction, gasping for meaning, longing for solid ground. For endless miles, we are confronted with a lack of clarity and existential dread. We are thirsty, hungry, pleading with life to get back to normal, to become animated by the simple pleasantries of day to day life. The desert offers no such comfort, and all must pass through it. If you can embrace the discomfort of the desert, if you can embrace the discomfort of the desert, knowing you will someday reach water again, you can tap into the potential energy of the landscape. Its lights are blindingly bright, and its darks terrifying deep, which makes for unbridled creativity and clairvoyant visions. Truths reside in the desert that otherwise remain hidden. The crows, the shadows, and the coyotes call surrounding you. Let the winds and sands work their way, deep magic, weary traveler. So, yeah, that, to me, that sounds very much like letting go, right? Letting go and then picking yourself up and moving forward, right? That's what that sounds like to me. The desert is alive and pulsing with energy, despite its desolate appearance. Turn toward it rather than away from it, right? Which makes sense. When the throes of the desert contentment, the following. You are not alone. You have more supplies with you than you think. Water is very near. Very, very cool. I think I'm going to enjoy this deck too. So wow, right? Very nice, eh? So this again, I'll put everything down in the description, okay? So this is the archetypes guide, the archetypes, the archetypes. Now there's a wild unknown tarot deck, and I don't like it. I don't like it very much at all. But this I like. So yeah. This is by Kim Kranz. Kim Kranz. Now we'll put that all down below. Okay, so that was there. Don't think. Yeah, that is do it. Okay. And the book. There we go. Perfect. All right. That is awesome. 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 All righty. So donations. Thank you, MM. All right. So let's get going again. Okay, we're going to do some readings. Let's see. Okay, we'll use this deck for a while longer. How is everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Nice to see everybody. So we're starting to do some readings again for half an hour or so. And then, maybe 40 minutes. And then we'll talk, right? Because, yeah, I just can't do everything at once. All right, so here we go. Oh, no, we have to check donations. MM donated. All righty, so thank you, MM. Much appreciated. Okay, so let's just move this a little bit. What's David doing with his friends group tonight on New Year's Eve party? What's David doing with his friends group tonight? Hey, Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Three of Cups, Ten of Swords. Okay, so there's conflicting things here, of course. When a group of people get together, it's not always fun, and I feel like there are things that are not really going well. Okay, so I feel like there is people there that don't trust each other, that don't really like each other. I think he's struggling tonight, okay, being with his friends. And I think he's feeling the pressure. I think he's stressed out to the max, but he's hanging out, okay? He's pretending to have a good time. It's typical of his friends group. Yeah. Yeah, this is really chaotic here, okay? So it just feels very chaotic. I don't know if they drink a lot or what it is, but it feels very volatile. So something could happen at any time and kind of, screw everything up, right? So yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think he's with them, but to say he's having a great time, I'd say no. Okay? Um Tolerating more than anything. Okay. So, yeah. So, thank you, my dear. Yeah. Yeah. And that could be exactly why it's so chaotic, is all and I mean, it's normal for people to drink on New Year's Eve and whatever, but very normal. Yeah. All right. So, I am here doing reading, guys. So, thank you for all the likes and all the donations and everybody sticking with me. So is anybody here that wants a reading? Please let me know. Okay, so nobody's kind of answering. Hi, Blue Storm. You had a dream recently where it felt like some spirits approached multiple people. What do they want? You had a dream recently where it felt like some spirits approached multiple people. What do they want? Okay, let's see if we can see Blue Storm. Ace of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Emperor. Well, they definitely want to be heard. Okay. So they want to be heard. They want to be acknowledged. Um, they want, hmm, yeah, they want to be heard and they want to be acknowledged. Okay. They have messages to send. So pay attention to your dreams over the next while and see if you get any messages for anybody. So before you go to bed, maybe you can say, if there's messages, please make them clear in my dream. And then as soon as you get up, write down or record on your phone, whatever you're thinking. Okay. Even if it sounds ridiculous, do it. And do this for a few days and then see if there's a message there for somebody that you're supposed to give them to. Okay. So it could be for somebody else and it could be for yourself. All right. So, yeah, that's what it is. They definitely want to be heard. Okay. So they have some messages to deliver. And it might be messages, they might want to tell somebody that they're here for them or encourage them, to move on and do something, all kinds of things, right? So, yeah, so I'm just going to fix my lipstick because it's long gone. As you get older, or me, not everybody, but my lips have gotten very thin. So I don't have much lips left. Hmm. So yeah, if I don't put some on them, you don't even see them hardly. Hmm. You guys are so sweet. You can also do that, Blue Storm. You can say at night before you go to bed or before you even go in your bedroom, if that frightens you, okay? So just say, "Hey, Spirit," make it really light, okay? Say, "Hey, Spirit, please leave me alone tonight. I really need a good night's sleep. I can't handle this, okay? So just ask them to leave you alone, okay? And they will, okay? If you let them know that you'll listen to them another time, right? They'll leave you alone. So, alrighty. So, what else can we talk about, guys? Nobody has any ideas? Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you had, okay, Happy New Year to you as well. If you had, uh, let's see, if you had an opportunity to sit down and talk to anybody, either dead or alive, who would it be? Say you could talk to them for an hour. Who would it be? I know for me, it'd be my dad. Definitely be my father. He passed years and years ago in 1976. He passed. He was in his late 40s. So 40, 47 or 48 when he passed. Yeah. So, who would you talk to? Gracie, who would you talk to? Your grandma, TD? Yes. Awesome. Hi, Bibba Bubba. Yeah, he was so young. Yeah, yeah, he was very, very young. I still miss him, you know? Your dad also? Yeah. Yeah, I feel my dad around too, you know? And I'm not sure who it is, but every once in a while I smell cigarette smoke. I haven't smoked in over 4 years. And I smell cigarettes, right? And it's like, okay, who is it? You know, because my dad smoked, my mom smoked, my ex-boyfriend smoked. You know, there's so many people that have passed that smoked, right? So yeah. But I always think it's my mom or my dad. So yeah. Yeah, some people just leave that impression that, that kind of that little place in your heart that's never going to go away, right? Okay, so which month is going to be your best month this year, 2024? I have a dice. Okay, so your best month, TD, is going to be the seventh month. Okay, so that is July. Oops, this way, July. Okay, Coco baby, your best month, 2024. It's going to be March. Who else is here? Gracie, your best month is going to be December. So next December of 2024. Bib Bibaba, your best month in 2024 will be July. And my best month is going to be December 2024. Cool. Anybody else want to know? I don't think there's anybody else here. But yeah, cool, right? Yeah, these are so cool. Hi, Maud. Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time. You want to know when your best month's going to be this year? All righty. So it is going to be May. May. Okay. So do you have a question, Maud? I'll answer your question too. I'm doing readings right now, talking and doing readings and oh, thank you, my dear. That's very sweet of you. You guys are pretty nice to this old lady. Do you have a question, Maud? Would you like me to read for you? Okay. Love message for 2024. Are you getting married next year? Okay. We have the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. I don't think you're getting married next year, okay? So whatever it is, it just feels like you live a lot in your head. So try not to put too many expectations on relationships or on timing and stuff like that, okay? But I don't see you getting married next year. It doesn't mean there won't be a relationship, but I just feel like you put a lot of stress on yourself, or maybe others are putting it on you, and stop listening to that, okay? It will happen when it happens, and it'll be right when it happens, okay? So there you go, my dear. Okay, so let's just see. This book I want? No, that's not it. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, you guys, how many of you know tarot pretty good? Okay, let's play a game. Okay, so we're gonna play a game. We're gonna use tarot cards. Mm, these ones are not as good as, say, the Rider-Waite. Let's use traditional tarot cards. Okay, if I can get up here. My oh, here they are. Okay, so we'll get at the Rider-Waite Smith deck. Okay, so oh, this card is right there, so must be meant to play. You guys ready? Okay, so you know a little bit, Gracie? All right. Okay. So, if I was to say to you guys these words, what card would you think I was talking? Now, maybe you don't know tarot enough to play this game, but we're going to give it a shot, okay? So if I was to say, la 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 la, off on a new adventure I go. Woof woof, stop chasing me, you stupid dog. Who do you think it would be? Yes, the Fool. So, so yeah, so that's the Fool. Okay, you like? This is a good game, right? This is by Dusty White. It's Advanced Tarot Secrets. It's his book. Okay, it's in his book, and it's pretty cool. He's got some good stuff in there. Okay, so let's see. Let me find out. If I would have known we were playing these, I could have had these picked out, right? But we don't know these things ahead of time because we just go with it. I like to show you the card after so you get an idea, right? So yeah. Oh yes, here it is. Okay, so ready? So this one says, man, it's cold out here. I wish I could afford a jacket. What card would that be? So it's a pentacle. Okay. So, man, it's cold out here. Yes. 5 of Pentacles, right? Yes, Gracie, right? So, yeah. So, you guys are doing good. Okay. So, another one. I wonder if you'll get that. Okay. So, um, yeah, like I said, I could have had these all like pulled out. Hi, loving light. Okay, let me read for loving light and then I will get back to playing games. Okay. I'll stick that there. I'm getting less and less room here. Hi, thank you very much, loving light. Much appreciated. Super chat. So go ahead. I see your questions there. So let me just see. Get this stuff out of the way. Never mind you. You wouldn't let me pick you up earlier. Okay. Happy New Year's to you as well, loving life. What are Travis's thoughts and feelings about you? Okay. What are Travis's thoughts and feelings? Okay, so we have the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. There's a lot of emotion, like big, kind of strong, kind of things they think about you. Okay. So I think it's all good. So I do think that their thoughts about you are very, very good. Okay. Positive thoughts. They think you are definitely a go-getter. Okay. Someone who goes after what they want and someone who's grounded and kind, but still will try to achieve their goals, right? Someone who's a little bit adventurous, which is very interesting. Also, someone who's humble and someone who's willing to, sometimes they overstep their boundaries, especially with their words, right? But overall, they're very humble. Okay. And then I feel like that they also feel that you have that creative sensual kind of energy around you. Okay. So definitely sensual energy, but I'm not feeling a lot of emotion here from him. Okay. So he's seen your qualities and he's seen how lovely you are. And I'm just unsure of how much emotion is there. There's nothing here that donates emotion. So I would say that he likes you a lot, but I'm not going to say that there's any kind of love there as of yet. Okay? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Makes sense. Jeez, I don't know what she's doing. Okay, so he's an ex and you ended it. All right. Um, general love for the next 2 months. All right. So I did this with somebody else tonight and it worked out well. So we're going to look at general love. We're going to do it in two little piles. So, and for the next 2 months and just see how this goes. Okay, so love is picking up. Okay, so it's going to pick up soon. So I do feel like love is approaching you, and I believe it's by the middle of the month in January. Okay, so there is someone who definitely has an interest in you. Now, they're a mentor, they're a teacher, they're it could be a counselor, somebody that guides people. Okay. So that's who this person is. Okay. And I do like that. And as it goes on, I feel like this is going to be very, very successful. Okay. This can be a really good relationship. I feel like it's exciting. It's kind of on track to what you want. Okay, we have Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Angel de la Nuit. So it's like bonding and pairing up. I feel like it's very, very good. Okay. It's a good start to something. And they're looking for something permanent, not a one night stand or anything like that. Okay. So it looks very, very happening for you for the next few months. Okay. And then what do you need to know right now? It is 11 o'clock here, so we have 1 hour to go. Okay. Okay, so what do you need to know right now? Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Cups, Death. We have Temperance, the Lovers, and the Three of Cups. Okay. So basically, you have to let go of something, okay, or someone. There's something you're hanging on to, and it feels in your heart very, very difficult to let go of, okay? It's somebody that you're very attached to, and you need to let it go. So whoever this is, there's someone that's not serving you now, okay? So it could be somebody old, somebody new, could be a friend, it could be an ex, it could be somebody in your family, anybody, right? But you need to let them go. And you need to let them go so you can be happy. So you can love yourself more fully and you can be happy. You can let go of limiting beliefs. You can have patience with yourself and you can have fun, okay? And not feel bad about it, not feel like you don't deserve it, okay? So yeah, so let go of things that are not serving you. Leave them in 2023, okay? Do some journaling, maybe get some counseling, whatever it is that you've got to do it. I think that's what you need. Okay, my dear. So thank you so much for your donation. And if you're sticking with us for an hour, that's awesome. If not, Happy New Year's. Okay. Let's see here. So, you donated, my dear. Okay. So let me just pull that up. Okay, my dear. Oh, right, here we go. Did you, okay, you donated for 2. I see, yeah, okay. Yep, I see that, my dear. Thank you. All right. What's Parker's thoughts and feelings about you? And does he have a female in his life? Thank you, Lavina. Nice to see you, my dear. And Krishna, been a while. We have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, Angel de la New, 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups. Okay. So, Parker's thoughts and feelings. Well, first of all, cares about you. Okay. So I do see that they care about you an awful lot, actually, more than probably you expect. So they definitely care about you. I also think that they're not sure what they want to do at this point. Okay. I feel like they want to work at this, but they're also afraid of this. Okay. And so it's like they're not sure. They're afraid they're making a mistake. They're afraid they're going to make a mistake. So that kind of thing. Okay. It's not like they just don't trust themselves. And I think that can be a bit of a problem. Okay. But if you give it enough time, if you give them a little bit more time and be patient, I think I think they will make a good decision. Okay. And it'll be good for both of you that way. All right. So yeah. Okay. So your next question, MM. So let me just grab this. He's a guy who works at the store, but you don't trust him. Okay. Well, he's got feelings for you. Okay. And they're not just light feelings, they're strong. Okay. Does he have a female in his life? And does he sleep around? We have the 9 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, the Lovers, the 4 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. I'm not going to say he sleeps around necessarily. I I think there is someone in his life. But I don't think he's happy. Okay. I mean, that doesn't make anything good, but I don't think he's happy in his relationship. But yeah, he does have someone in his life. I don't think he just goes out and sleeps around. Um, Maybe that's the hesitation there. Maybe that's why nothing's happening or nobody's saying anything. Maybe because there is somebody in his life. And I do see that here. Okay. So I just feel that, he's not very happy with it. And maybe it's you he fantasizes about and stuff. So yeah. But yes, there is someone in his life. Do you know if there is, or do you know for sure? Because it certainly feels that way. Okay, Krishna. Nice to see you, my dear. He told me last spring that he was in a relationship. Yeah. I think he still is. Um, but like I said, I don't think he's happy at all. Doesn't that doesn't mean anything except that he would maybe be fantasizing about you, right? Okay, so is one of your family members going to invite you out tonight to go out with them for New Year's? We have the Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Yes, I do believe a male, somebody in your family with male energy will be the one reaching out. Okay? They better reach out soon. I don't know what time it is where you are, but it's after 11 where I am. Lavina, Lavina, do you see anklets? Anklet, I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. Anklet connecting with someone else, or his feelings are towards you. When will he confess? Okay. I do believe I know what you're asking. Okay. So, Angel de la Nuit, and then Judgment, and then we have the Eight of Wands. Okay. Hmm. No, I think his feelings are towards you. Okay. I don't think there's anybody else. All right. When he will confess, I would give it a few weeks. Okay. Like 2 months. Okay. So maybe end of February. All right. So, yeah, something like that. Okay. I'm seeing like 8 weeks, maybe 8 days, but I feel more like it's 8 weeks. Okay. It's eight there, Krishna. Oh, okay. So you still have 4 hours. That's okay. Yeah, you should hear soon. Okay. Or pick up the phone and ask somebody. You know what I mean? Um, Hi, silly Billy. I'll just look for you, okay, MM? I don't mind. I'm just gonna pull a card, okay? Does D fantasize about you or other girls? I don't think he sleeps around. Absolutely, he does. Okay. So, um, if you want to know if it's you or other girls, he definitely fantasizes. Hmm, we have the tower there. So, probably both. Probably you and other girls, right? So, yeah. So, I would say both. Okay. So, yeah. Thank you. Silly Billy. Okay, I will aim to apologize to Jacinta next week in person. Will she forgive you and reconcile? I will also give her the red rose 2. Three of Cups, strength. I don't think it's going to be that easy, okay? So whatever happened, which I don't know, I don't think she's ready to forgive you, okay? It may take a little bit longer. I think she will, but I just think it's going to take longer, okay? So don't be surprised if she's not all happy, okay? So yeah, thank you. Yes, very happy New Year to you as well, Lavina. Okay, peace. Hello, my dear. Glad to see you back. How do you see my New Year's going? Thank you, MM. How do I see your New Year's going? 7 of Pentacles, Angel de la Nuit, and the 6 of Wands. So, I think your New Year's is going to be good. I think it's going to be very good. And it can be as fun as you let it. Okay. So get yourself out there and be creative and have some fun, and if you have to stay home, get on the phone and talk to somebody, or get on the computer, or stay here with us, or whatever it is, okay? So yeah, so here it's 11:15. We will be celebrating New Year's in 45 minutes, okay? And I know that's not going to work with everybody and their timing, but I have to go by mine, right? So yeah, but you're welcome to hang around, okay? So thank you. Okay, and just check that, okay? And not that I don't trust you, it's just I got to keep on top of things, make sure they go through, right? Because sometimes they don't. Thank you, my dear. Very much appreciated. So go ahead and ask your question, my dear. In David's heart, does he have one girl who he wants most? That's a risky question. Hmm. Okay, let's see. No, I think I better take that one. Okay, so 9 of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Justice, and 3 of Swords. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I would say he does have one girl who he wants most. I would definitely say that is a true story. Okay, so yes. So there's your answer, my dear. Okay. Okay, you're going to donate for one more, huh? Thank you very much, MM. Okay. So, Monica, why has W gone silent on you? Is it because of another girl, or he wants to take time to think about it? Well, the 5 of Swords dropped out when you asked that, right? For me, the Five of Swords is all about conflict in your mind, right? We've got the Five of Cups, which is another conflict in your heart. And then we have the Hermit. So he's gone inside himself and he is trying to figure it all out. Okay. He's confused. He doesn't know. And he's confused in his heart and he's confused in his head. So that's what I see there. Okay, my dear. So I don't see another girl here, but I definitely see the confusion in him. All right. So thank you, my dear. Okay. So let's hi, PG. Thank you, MM. I got your donation. Go ahead and ask your question, okay? Absolutely, PG. Okay. Is that one girl you or somebody else? He told you last Monday he prefers a relationship to happen naturally with you. So he doesn't want to force anything, right? Okay. So remember, MM, these are cards, okay? So entertainment, right? I'll tell you what I see, okay? Page of Wands, the Sun, the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so I am going to say, yes, it is you, okay? That I am pretty sure of, all right? But I will say there's reservations there. And the reservations seem to be that there is past, there is a past that he's struggling with. Okay. He's definitely struggling with that. And he's not sure what to do. I think he's been taken advantage of before. And I think he's very fearful. So maybe that's why he's telling you that. But I'm going to say, yes, it's you. Okay. So there you go, my dear. Thank you so much. Does that make sense that he's fearful? Do you get that kind of feeling? Sophie, what are TW's next actions to you? I'll get to you, PG. You do, eh? Okay, good. All right. All right. So, Sophie, what are TW's next actions to you? I think he's going to talk to you. I think he's going to tell you about some things that he's looking forward to as far as you and him are going. I think he's going to express the fact that he's very attracted to you um, and that he is looking for some kind of maybe physical connection, not just an emotional connection. Okay. So that's what I see there. I would be a little cautious. Um, he is a little self-centered, all right? I like him, and I think he's very, very strong personality. Um, but he may be a little self-centered. So just be a little cautious, okay? Not bad or anything, but just know what you're getting into, okay? I'm just throwing cards everywhere here. Okay, PG, love reading for 2024. Okay. He said he doesn't converse with most girls. Yeah, makes sense, I know. I already answered that, Monica. You have to scroll back, okay? A few readings. Nine of Cups, Temperance, and the Wheel. Okay, so love reading for 2024, absolutely, but be patient, okay? I think you're going to be making some really big decisions the first quarter of the year, and that's going to set you up for love coming after that, okay? So it may take a few months, but I feel like it's going to be worth the wait. You do have to make some decisions though. And when you talk about when it comes to love, and I get, that you have to kind of make some decisions. I always wonder why, right? So I do believe that there's something stopping you. You're afraid to be intimate, or you're afraid to let go. You're afraid to let your guard down. Okay. You're afraid to enjoy somebody else. And I think it's really important you look at that situation, figure out where that's coming from. Okay. And if you know where it's coming from, then you need to deal head on with it. All right. And get rid of that. Okay, my dear. Or at least put it in perspective in a place that you can live with and still have enjoyable relationships. Okay. So thank you, my dear. Alrighty. You're welcome, Monica. Hi, Kay. Nice to see you, my dear. So, yes. So Kay is donating. Give her a minute. And then we will see. Mhm. Alrighty. Hi, Alice. Alrighty. So, Kay, yes, for one. Thank you very much, my dear. So go ahead, Kay, and post your question. Thank you, Alex. That's very sweet of you to say. So we're just waiting for Kay to post her question. Do you see A being serious about a commitment when she mentions it, or will she be on the fence with you and not trusting you as a person? Okay. Okay, so we have the Fool, we have the Star, Six of Swords, Three of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So I do think that, yeah, then I do think she would be serious when she says something, okay? But it doesn't mean that she wouldn't have any reservations. I think what she would want more is to make your relationship exclusive before commitment, okay? So when she talks about a commitment, maybe that's what she means, exclusivity, right? And that would make sense according to these cards. You know, um, yeah, it's going to take some time to build trust. Like it's going to take months, not days or weeks. It's going to take months, maybe even years to build the trust. But it doesn't mean you can't be in a relationship with someone as they're building that, okay? As they're taking their guard down and peeling the layers back, okay? So as long as they're doing the work, you're okay. And I think she's willing to do the work, all right? Keep the communication open. If you get involved and if she, you know, if this is happening, make sure you keep the communication very, very open, okay? And I don't mean harping her and I don't mean asking her all the time, but just willing to talk about issues that come up and work on them as they come up, okay? That's what I mean, all right? Ask your question now. And then I think I'm going to be done with reading and we'll just talk till New Year's, okay? So I'm pretty tired and I think I'm pretty done, okay? Um, okay, Katie. So maybe you can put a post something like no more readings, TD, or um, Gracie, no more readings, but please stay with us till New Year's to celebrate. Okay, something like that. Okay. And Katie, I'll read for you. Okay, dear. How does S feel about your connection? How does S feel about your connection? Thank you, TD. Strength, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords. Well, I do think they like you a lot. Okay. So whatever's going on there, there's real emotion there, but I also feel that there's a lot of fear there too. So it's kind of like half of one and half of the other, right? So it just, they do care a lot about you. That's how they feel, but they're also afraid to go into a relationship. So whatever's going on with them, just trust in your strength to figure it out and to be patient and to know when to move on. Okay. So, yeah. Thanks, TD. That's perfect. Okay. So, do you girls want a reading? TD and Gracie? Okay. Gracie, do you want a reading, my dear? I did it. Okay. Thank you, my dear. Okay. So, we can get back to playing some games or something, right? Hi, Coco. Oh, I didn't know you were here. So, do you want a reading, my dear? Yeah, it's 11:30, 11 11:30 here exactly. I did. Coco, what's your question, my dear? So you get to celebrate twice, once with me and then once with on the real time, your time. How is Benji feeling about you of late? Haven't heard from him in a while. Wondering if I can expect some communication from him. Yeah, you were here, but you weren't really here. You know what I mean? I know you showed up earlier, but hadn't really heard from you. Okay, so how is Benji feeling about you as of late? Judgment, 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Well, you guys are very close in some ways, okay? So I really do think he cares an awful lot about you. I'll even go so far to say that he loves you. But I think feelings get mixed up with him a lot and not sure what to do with that, okay? So I don't know if he's an old friend or who he is exactly, but he is somebody that you can absolutely trust. And yeah, and he thinks fondly of you, okay? So when he thinks of you and when he talks about you, he thinks fondly of you. Okay, my dear? So yeah, so thank you. Oh, you want to know if you'll hear from him? I don't see anything that he's going to reach out. But if you reached out to him, I think he would answer. Okay? Who am I going to be moving with? Okay. Is it T or someone else? We have the Page of Cups, the Star, the Chariot. Then we have the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and Three of Pentacles. Okay. So I do believe it's T, okay? It's not anybody new. No, I think it's T. And I think this is going to happen quickly. And I think it's going to be very, very good. I think you guys can work hard together, and I think you guys can build something beautiful together. So I really think it's good. Oh, wow. Yeah. 29 minutes, right? So yes, 29 minutes. Awesome, Gracie. So yeah, you're welcome, my dear. Thank you. Yeah, for sure you can, Coco. Okay, so Coco. Hmm, it's been a day, hasn't it? It's definitely been a day. I've enjoyed our day together. It's so nice, Like it just feels like a little bit of family, right? I like this. This is the connection that I needed in my life when I started this channel. Oh, thank you, Coco. Very lovely. So go ahead, my dear. Tummy's a little sore. Seems to swell a little bit at night. And I've been up for a long time. Like I got up at 7 this morning. So yeah. Hi, MJ. Quick question, MJ. Go ahead, okay? It's closed, but I'll take you and do a quick question for you, okay? So put your question down, please. I hate saying no, right? I love reading. Okay. Okay, so let's see, my dear. So we have the moon, we have the Five of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I do see love for you, okay? So I definitely see love. But I see that there's a struggle with um, your self-esteem, the way you feel about yourself. And I think that that kind of holds you back, okay? It doesn't give you the confidence that you need to move forward. So work on some self-healing, okay? Self-esteem issues, all that kind of stuff, and figure out where it comes from. You need to learn to trust your intuition, trust yourself, okay? And I think that is the best thing that you can possibly do. All right. So, yeah, I think you will be good. And I think you can expect a relationship somewhere around May of 2024 that is lasting. You may date before then, which is great. But yeah. Okay. So, thank you. Coco, go ahead and post, my dear. Whew, excuse me. I have the hiccups again. Happy New Year, M22. Readings are done. Okay, my dear. I'm just reading for Coco. She donated, and that's the end of the readings. Okay. I'm hanging around till New Year's. You're welcome to stay with me. Okay. Right. um, don't know what's going on with Coco. Okay, M22. Coco has not posted yet, so I'll read your question. Okay. Yes, Gracie, for sure, right? I like to set goals. Um, the Leo, how's the Leo feeling about you currently? Um, kind of non-descriptive, right? Like I don't think they're really actively thinking or not thinking about you, okay? I think when they think of you fondly, but I don't think they waste a whole or they spend a whole lot of time thinking about you, okay? I think they're very self-centered. So I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, and I don't mean to hurt your feelings or anything, but I feel like they pretty much look after themselves, right? But yeah, when they do think of you, I do think they think of you fondly. Okay. So there you go. Okay, Coco. I couldn't finish the ones I made 2 years ago. I have a backlog. That's funny, Gracie. Yeah, this afternoon you should watch the video. Um, we did some goal setting. So, in this afternoon's video. I don't know if it was part one or A general with the crystal ball. Okay. So give me a message, Borg. I can already hear fireworks going off, right? So, okay. There's a very strong voice in presence of you. I'm going to say within the next 5 days. This person is going to voice an opinion that you're not going to be too happy with. Okay. I believe this person has it's either L or an I, an initial, something like that. Okay. I think it's a L or an I. I'm not sure if it's either either. Don't pay any attention. I really think that um, the more weight you give it, the worse it'll be. Okay. Somebody's very jealous of you, and you have to be careful there. Okay. Um, hmm. Now, I don't know when this is going to happen, and I don't even know if you want this to happen, but I do see another pregnancy for you. Okay. We'll have to look at that again. Hmm. Not much else I'm seeing here. I'm seeing you being very successful, things going very, very well. You being very happy. Um, Yeah, like I see things going pretty good for you, okay? So yeah, so everything going good. So that pregnancy thing might have thrown you off a bit, but that's good. Yeah. Career reading. Okay. No word on the pregnancy, huh? I thought you'd shout at me or something. Hmm. You're funny. Okay, so Page of Swords, Angel de Nulu, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So, you know what? I just see everything as your career is going to take off, but it's going to take a little while yet. Okay. Don't get discouraged. I just feel like in order for you to be where you want to be, it's going to take a little bit of time. You work really, really hard and you're doing well and you're appreciated. Okay. There is, I'm going to say April. There's something going on in April. It's going to be very important about your career. Okay. So something that's you're going to be able to kind of hang your hat on and say, yeah, I did that or I got that or whatever. Right. So April. Um, and I feel like that you love what you do and you love learning. So this is really, really good for you. You love helping people, so you're very compassionate. You need to learn how to protect yourself. Okay. You need to learn how to guard your feelings and make sure that you do that very, very well. Okay. Because you don't want to bring that shit home. All right. So your career is going to continually grow. So thank you, my dear. Thank you, Bubbles Moon Tarot. Happy New Year's to you too. And your last question, Coco? And we're almost at New Year's, 15 minutes. And we can leave 2023 behind and work on 2024. And remember to stay in the moment, right? Not getting ahead of yourself. So how will I like living with tea? Interesting question. How will you like living with tea? Okay, so Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, the Devil, okay. Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Now, the reason I laughed at that when the devil came up is because it does take time to adjust, right? And everybody pushes and shoves, for what they want and the way that they want things to go. It's kind of common, right? And making that transition is not always easy. Okay. But you know what? I think you're going to have you're going to wear the pants, right? You will be the boss. And I think you know that. And I think um, you don't have to, you don't have to say it. You just know it, right? And I feel like it's going to be a bit of a transitional phase for sure, but I think you guys are going to do it really, really well. Just be careful not to be too critical. Okay. So you want to make sure that when you express things, do it in a loving, caring manner and not critically. Okay. And I feel like it'll take a few months to kind of settle in, but I think you guys can do that well. All right. So the biggest thing is don't get frustrated and just realize it's a transition, right? So very, very good. So that was my last reading of 2023. Thank you, Coco. I'm so honored it was you. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So yeah, we are close. We are 12 minutes away. So 12 minutes away. Well, maybe we could do an oracle reading for 12 minutes. What do you think? This way, do that another day. You have to remind me if you liked it. Okay. So I got so many decks here right now. No, now I'm starting to get messages from friends, right? I'm sure you guys probably are too, if you're in my time zone. Okay, so I really like these Oracle of the Unicorns. I really, really like this. So let's pull an Oracle until the new year, right? So do you want an Oracle card, Bubbles? I'll give you an Oracle card, okay? So your card is abundance. So there's your picture. There's your unicorn, and it's abundance. So beautiful unicorn, right? So I will read what it means. Oracle cards have all different meanings, right? Okay, so abundance. Come on, where are you? Good boy. Okay. Abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. The unicorns bring you great blessings of abundance and invite you to open your arms wide to receive it all. They remind you that you live in a world of plenty. All of the prosperity you have ever dreamed of or desired is right here for you now. The resources you ask for are here in energetic form, waiting for you to allow them to manifest in your world. Dare to believe and be open to receiving in unexpected ways. That's nice. Very nice. What else was fun? We have, ooh, thanks, Bubbles. We have what? We have 9 minutes left. Whoa. And I'll put the TV volume up when it's down to like 2 minutes. And we can hear the countdown. Okay. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that or not, but whatever. Anybody else want an oracle card? I'm going to take one. I want one. So mine is gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. Look at how pretty that is, right? Gentleness. It's so reflective. It's showing a shadow in the card. Jeez. Okay, so gentleness. Let's see. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. This card represents a sensitive, gentle soul with a deep connection to animals and the natural world. This is someone who tends to feel out of place in its noisy world of busy people. You may be feeling more overwhelmed than usual or find that you need to spend more time alone in quiet places. The unicorns encourage you to honor your desire for peace and quiet and know that gentleness is a sacred gift that needs to be nurtured and expressed more often. Sensitivity is an indicator of powerful, intuitive, and psychic abilities and should be nurtured, not repressed. Well, how about that? Hmm. Well, interesting, right? 8 more minutes. I know, right? Okay, TD, we have not too much longer. So, TD, yours is courage. Is that? Yeah, yours is courage. Look at how beautiful that is, right? So, courage. That's not the one you got this afternoon, is it? You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. This situation requires you to respond from a place of love and courage and to trust that you are safe, no matter what the outcome. Fear has been used to control you throughout lifetimes to ensure that you never get too powerful. The media bombards us with stories that can lower our vibration, and many of us, as children, have been programmed to believe the world is unsafe. This unicorn and her guardian call on you now to rise into your power in order to shatter the illusions of fear. Okay, Gracie, you do. You've got a lot to let go of, my dear. You know what? Just make a decision, right? That's all you got to do is make a decision. So, Gracie, yours is called Cycles. Look at how beautiful those cards are. They're just gorgeous. So, Cycles. Let me read that for you. Okay. Cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. If something feels like it is not happening, don't force it. Everything has its time, everything has its place. This situation will naturally come to fruition when the time is right, whether it is a business project, a relationship, a journey, a contract, or an opportunity. This unicorn has come into your reading to remind you that we are connected with Mother Earth through the natural rhythm of cycles, the ebb and flow of tides, the waxing and waning of the moon. And for women, the circle of ovulation and menstruation. Look at where you have been fallen out of sync with these cycles and to start working with the moon's magic to bring more flow into your life. Instead of always trying to push through life full steam ahead, allow yourself to rest, retreat, and acknowledge your body's calls for gentleness. Then, when the moon waxes again or after menstruation, you can get out there again and be proactive and more social. It's great. Oh, yeah, that's cute. I love this. I love this. So, yeah, I really like unicorns. So there we go. So that was fun, right? Well, I think I had a really good night. Okay. So I said I was going to give a book away. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to write a number down. Let me just see. I'll put it down here so nobody can see it. I'm going to write, okay, a number from 1 to 25. Go. Whoever gets it, gets it. So the first person to post the number wins. Okay. So who's ever interested in it, keep going, ladies. Looks like only you and Gracie are wanting it. Nope. So post a number, C. McKissick, from 1 to 25. First one gets a number wins. Nope. Nobody got it yet. Keep going. Try again, Gracie. Just keep posting. Nope. Nope. Yeah, keep posting, Gracie. Nope. Keep going. I'll tell you when someone posts it. Maybe I picked a bit too big of a number. Oh, let's stop. It's almost New Year's. We'll stop. We'll pick it up in a minute. We got 1 minute to go. So,
Isn't that stunning? These people are ready. They're telling me that all day long. 30 seconds until the new year. Grab somebody you love. Get ready for that New Year's kiss. 20 seconds.
can you hear it? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! I love you guys. Woohoo! "2024 has arrived."
Signal on thing.
There we go, guys. Happy New Year's. Where's the vodka, right? Oh, I know, right? You can celebrate again. That's all. TD2, she's an hour behind. So, yeah. So she gets to celebrate in an hour, and then you get to celebrate again in 3 hours. So, yeah, it's all cool. Okay, so let me check those numbers. See if anybody got it yet. No, nobody got it yet. Okay, keep going. Nope. Well, hello there. Hello, Luna. Happy New Year. I'll let you know. Hey, Gracie, where are you? We are. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, between numbers 14 and 24, maybe it'll make it easier. Yes, see McKissick. 16. 16. There you go, my dear. So I will send you a copy of it. Okay, see McKissick? You have to email me your address where you want me to send it. Okay? Yeah, you won. It's that simple, right? And I will sign it for you and send it off to you. Okay? So, see McKissick, a book. Okay, my dear? Okay, so that's great, right? So I'm just going to put it in the chat. Well, I think everybody can hear it, so yeah, I don't have to type it in. So yeah, they can hear me. So yes. So there you go, my dear. So I just want to tell you guys how much you mean to me. You guys mean the world to me. I love you guys. I am so grateful for your devotion, your dedication, and your support. Um, I will talk to you guys again really soon. Okay. And thank you very much for making 2023 very, very special for me. Okay. Love you guys. Mwah. Good night, everybody.